today of Around the Blockchain today at 5 p.m. We got some big guests on this one you guys aren't going to want to miss, so make sure to come back 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our new live stream. It's going very well. We're getting a lot of great feedback. It's only going to get better, so hope to see you guys back for that show. Guys, some days, just so you guys know, we are going to be posting 4 videos because we got the 2 live streams. Not regularly. We're still going to stick to 3 videos regularly. But like last night, had a great video on Elrond. It got posted a little bit later, about 8 o'clock. If you guys missed that video, you're definitely going to want to go back and check that one out. Today, we are going to be talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, DOGE Mania. We're going to be talking about the Fed making some confusing comments. Link heading to a new all-time high. And what did I tell you guys yesterday? I told you guys yesterday, Litecoin and Link both looked like they were primed to make new all-time highs. And what happened? I think right after our video, did Litecoin hit its all-time high yesterday?
Yes, it did.
I think it did right after our video. So, and I do not think with a market cap as big as Litecoin that we had an effect on that. I think we just actually, I think we called it. So now I need to know what other coins you're looking for. Got a very interesting call this morning from someone who said he called on the behalf of another person asking how to buy XRP. And I don't think it had anything to do with what we talked about last night on our live stream. I think, guys, XRP might be ready to run again. So it's definitely something that I'm watching for. So, guys, let's go ahead and get started. First and foremost, guys, thank you for all the support. BitSquad, you guys are the best. 908,000 subscribers. Look at that face. The face that launched 908K subscribers. Wow. We had a lot of interesting conversations when we were in Miami, and a lot of them revolved around this. You would expect the largest crypto YouTuber to be young and good looking. And instead, you ended up with me. Thank you for hitting the subscribe button. Also, guys, don't forget to hit subscribe on the Hidden Network. We're at 95.3 thousand subscribers. It's going to be very interesting to see if that gets to 100K or we get to 1 million here first. I think they're going to be almost the same day.
Yeah, the race is on.
The race is on. The race is on. And also, guys, if you guys have suggestions for people you would like to see on Around the Blockchain, make sure to drop those in the chat so we see that. We think we've got about every major crypto YouTuber, with the exception of 2 that I don't like, basically on our list to come on the show if they respond or whatever. So we're very excited to have more guests on. But if there's anybody you think is a glaring omission, let me know. I think one of the things is to really come on this show and to be able to talk freely about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency and cover a wide variety of topics. You're going to get people that are real experts, not just on one coin or one kind of technique, but overall in cryptocurrency. So, and also, guys, don't forget to follow us on Twitter. We're at 303K. Man, if you would have told me I would be over 300,000 on Twitter this year, I would have told you were crazy. But get a lot of really cool stuff going on there, including, updates on projects and videos and stuff like that. So you're definitely going to want to make sure that you are following us there. All right, so let's pull up. Well, you know what? We got one more thing to talk about before we get started. Before we get to the CoinMarketCap. Guys, we got this Atlanta Angels golf tournament, okay? If you are in Georgia, the North Georgia area, we are sponsoring this. Token Metrics is sponsoring this. Bybit is also sponsoring this. So, you guys make sure to support all of those as well. We'll have another SoMe video basically today, guys. So you guys can watch out for that. We got SoMe Card Starter Cardano video coming out today at 3 o'clock. So want to point that out. But guys, if you're in this area, we want you to come and check out this golf tournament and come play in the tournament with us. So just go. Can you pin this at the top?
Sure.
Of the Chantel Jeffries? Who is that?
And I think they were saying yesterday, guys, there's only 10 spots left. So if you want to sign up, go do it today. Come hang out and play golf with BitBoy Crypto. It'll be fun to make it a whole crypto thing. What are you doing?
Why do you guys want Chantel Jeffries on the show? I'm just looking through this. Who is this, Chantel Jeffries? You guys want lip care tips? I can give you that. I can tell you how to do lip care tips if you guys want that. Is she really into crypto or not? Is that a real thing? I don't know. Maybe.
Also, guys, you can email atbshow@bitboycrypto.com for your suggestions.
Yeah, do that. So did you put the link for the golf tournament in there?
Yep.
Yeah, put that, pin that. We've got that. We want you guys to sign up. It's about halfway full. We know golf tournaments fill up as it goes, but it's just in a couple weeks now at this point. So I'll be out there playing golf. Maybe I'll chat y'all up a little bit. And I got to tell you guys this. We're sponsoring it So I'm going to win. I'm going to win. I'm going to do this for you guys. I got the top button buttoned. I look too formal today.
I think that's the thing now.
The top button?
Yeah.
I want to go bare chest.
Yeah, I don't
guys,
know if
the nipple's out of the back.
Yeah.
There's no reason. I walk around the office now without a shirt on. I mean, the nipple's out of the back. Everybody's seen it. We got an NFT, Nipception. The NFT of my nipple will be out on Theta. It's a true story. They wanted to do this, so we're letting them do it. All right, guys, so let's move on to CoinMarketCap here. You guys don't forget to sign up for the golf tournament. We want to see you guys there. It's a great way to support a local organization. Bitcoin, we got on the move, $57,000. It broke the 56K resistance. Ethereum kind of standing pat at 33.20 right now. You guys can see hasn't really moved in the last day, but up 23% for the week. Binance Coin, 646. Is that the all-time high? What is the all-time high for Binance Coin?
It's got to be
no, I don't think it. Let's see. Can I get there?
Zoom in on it.
Yeah, I'm going to. I'm going to zoom in, TJ. I'm going to zoom in. All-time high was 664. So that is not an all-time high, but it is very close, within 20 bucks. Dogecoin now, firmly in the 4th spot. And I want you guys to notice this. This thing is charging up on Binance Coin.
Yeah.
Cardano, Polkadot, neither one. Once Binance Coin started running, could catch it. But look right behind Binance Coin. And I will make a prediction. I can't say that this is going to be for 100% sure. But I do believe that Dogecoin has a great chance to pass Binance Coin by Saturday.
That would be wild.
We'll talk a little bit more about why and why the DOGE Mania is going on here in a little bit. Sexy BitBoy calendar, please. Guys, that's a little redundant. There's no such thing as an unsexy BitBoy calendar. Okay. By the way, Haley, my assistant, she did an impression of my sexy move. And this is what it looked like. I want to show you guys her rendition of my sexy move. You ready? That is not it. Okay. That is you got to roll a little bit. Okay. Put some. Okay. Let's move on. XRP pumped 11% yesterday. It's back at $1.54. And what did you think about my comments on XRP yesterday on our 5 p.m. live stream, TJ?
I thought it was pretty. I mean, if I remember right, I agreed with you for the most part. I didn't have any major, disagreements. Was there anything specifically you were asking about?
Well, TJ's the host of our 5 o'clock show, so he doesn't really get to comment as much on it. I was wondering what he thought. Basically, here's the premise. Who was it? I think it was Justin Williams said he believed you should watch Stellar and you should watch Litecoin because they hadn't hit all-time highs yet. And once they do, they'll probably run past them very far. And they traditionally outperform Bitcoin, and they've been underperforming during the cycle. And so I said, well, if that's the logic, XRP is definitely one to watch because XRP is well behind, under 50. It's only 50% of its all-time high. What is the actual all-time high for XRP? Let's see.
It was 3 and change.
Yeah, I think it was like 320, 316, something like that.
I was thinking like 322. You can just drag on the actual chart, right?
Like this?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't know that. Like you can, oh.
And then it zooms in on that
Wow,
location.
look at that. No, I didn't know that. All-time high, yeah, 360.
Jeez.
So it's only about 40% of its all-time high. Think about that. So I really believe that XRP by the end of this run, if this is all contingent on if XRP or Ripple Labs is able to win their lawsuit against the SEC, which it's looking very good for them at this point, they're able to do that, then you've got to understand XRP will absolutely explode.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, $10 I think is no problem. I think a $10 XRP will be, I'll be shocked if they win their SEC lawsuit and by the end of this bull run, it's not more than $10, maybe even up to $15. So definitely something to watch. BitBoy killing him in those Ace Ventura type button downs. Well, righty then. When I was younger and I had a shave face, they said I kind of look like Jim Carrey sometimes. I don't think right now I do, with the beard and things like that. But I had a shirt. You guys remember when this is for y'all older folks, okay? Y'all remember when there were those these were before emojis were actually a thing. We didn't have cell phones. The smiley face shirts. Like they would just have different smiley faces on them. They were basically emojis before emojis. Yeah. And I had one that had a yellow smiley face with the Ace Ventura hair on it. And it just said already then. Those are my favorite ones.
That's funny.
Miguel Alvarez, BitSquad to 100x this cycle. Keep smashing the likes. We have 100x in the cycle already.
Yeah.
We have. It's amazing. We're trying to go 1,000x. Can't wait to give away that Bitcoin when we hit 1 million subscribers.
Oh, we said we were going to give away an ETH
Oh,
today.
yeah, we're going to give away an ETH today. Yeah, let's do that. We'll do that here in just a few minutes. Let's do it when we get to the Ethereum chart.
Yep.
Biggest gainers of the day, Telcoin, coming out of nowhere. Verge, Bitcoin Cash. What is this? Like the day of the irrelevant coins?
Well, no, it was right in line with what you were just talking about. These older projects that there's a lot of capital behind them, a lot of people that hold a lot of crypto that are incentivized to pump these things. They can move them pretty easily. So, yeah, it's an interesting, to circle back to that original question about XRP and Stellar and, like you said, Verge. I noticed Dash pumped yesterday.
It's all the older coins.
It's all old projects. Yeah, so it's interesting.
Yeah. Market cap coming in at 2.3 trillion. That's a record.
Yeah.
That's all-time high right now.
Yep.
Bitcoin dominance dropping like a rock. ETH dominance actually dropped a little bit yesterday. I would not people are asking me if they should be buying Ethereum right now, and you really got to look at it from two different perspectives. We think Ethereum's going much higher in the cycle. I'm sure of it. But at the same time, you got to look at it's up 25% this week, and it's a huge you got to understand. Telcoin going up 286%. Ethereum going up 25%. That's a much more massive move for Ethereum than it is for Telcoin in terms of actual dollars flowing into it, right? 25% of the Ethereum market cap is almost $100 billion, right? Almost $100 billion. For Telcoin, for instance, that would be, 286% of their cap would be divided by 3. I mean, you're talking about in the hundreds of millions, not even almost $100 billion.
Yeah.
Okay. So you got to understand, for Ethereum to keep moving at these high rates, how much money's got to be flowing into it. There has to be a correction at some point. So I would say I would look for Ethereum to go back down to, maybe $3,000 or so. I think it will go back in the lower 3,000s at some point, whether it's next month or whatever. So I'm looking. I love these projects that haven't pumped. And the funny thing is we talked about it yesterday, and then all these projects pumped today. Mm-hmm. So very interesting. Phantom also doing really well.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see where we're at on our where's Mr. Elron? Why is Mr. Elron not in here?
I don't know.
I want him in here during these streams because I want to be able to tell him to do things. I want to diversify this. I want to move out of some of this Phantom. I mean, it's just pumped so much this week. You got to diversify. So we're now 25% of the way towards meeting that challenge. So good stuff. All right, let's move on. Let's talk about the Bitcoin chart here. Where are the charts? Charts are not up here at all today.
Maybe that's why he's not in here.
Maybe that's why he's not in here. Mr. Elron, what are you doing? All right. Well, I mean, one thing's for sure with Mr. Elron. If we did not fire Mr. Elron after Livestream Gate, he's very secure in his job.
He's so darn likable.
He is so darn likable. I love Mr. Elron. So, all right, look at this Bitcoin candle. Absolutely crushing it. This is the 4-hour chart on Bybit. Dang. We still have to get over this line here to get back in mega bullish territory. Now, if you want to trade Bitcoin, you guys don't forget, you guys can head on over to bitboycrypto.com/deals. We got our top deals here. Right now for Market Cypher, we got 15% off. So, if I think for 500, the first 500 people are going to get that deal. Yeah, there it is. It says first 500. Now, if you guys want an alternative to Bybit, you guys can try Femex. We had a great video on it over the weekend, but then we messed up the link, so we have the link here. And then, of course, with Bybit, they're doing a $1,610 deposit bonus you can get access to. It's the biggest deposit bonus they've ever done. And TJ and I were talking about this. We feel like right now it is a really good time. Now, look, not financial advice. Be responsible. But if you guys saw what we did at the beginning of the year, we were making so much money leverage trading. We made $1 million in 6 weeks. Why was that? It was because the price was going up. Bitcoin's getting ready to rip. This is what I told people this morning. Get ready. I know a lot of people that sold out of their altcoins and their Ethereum to buy back into Bitcoin. Okay? And they were like, was that a good decision? I was like, well, I favor Ethereum over Bitcoin any day of the week. But the fact is that Bitcoin is getting ready to run again. So many people agree with this. So many people think this is what we're going to see. I think we're going to see that Bitcoin dominance tick back over 50% in the next month. and then falling back down. Now, one thing a lot of people are not thinking about are these new Bitcoin micro futures contracts, or maybe they're called micro Bitcoin futures contracts. And so I was talking to Jack that runs our daily newsletter through Exablock, which you guys can get access to that, by the way, if you want. Down here, it's on the trading tools part. We look at this report every day, and I was asking him, I was like, what is the big deal about these microtransactions or these micro futures contracts? And he said, this is the way that retail investors in futures come in, right? Now they're going to have access to get part of these contracts, and it's going to provide a lot more liquidity for Bitcoin. So Gregory Lamb says new market cipher indicator is pretty jazzy, I must say. Yeah, if you guys don't know what he's talking about, he's referencing the new edition where you get these numbers that tell you how bullish stuff is. So on this 4-hour chart right here, you guys can see over the last 3 hours, the numbers that range from -5 all the way up to 24 were 15, 16, 17. CryptoVase says anything over 14, you definitely want to pay attention to. So if you would have been listening to that, you would have made a huge come up on this candle right here because obviously you had the numbers 15, 16, 17. That looks like a dog taking a shower. Sorry. But okay, so looking at the chart here, we've broken through some resistance. So, I mean, just on the 4-hour chart, if you were to look here, I mean, it's pretty obvious there's like a little downtrend right there. And we've now broken out above it. That's on the 4-hour chart, so that's really strong. I mean, you can see how that downward momentum was carrying Bitcoin. But right now, things are looking pretty good. Now, let's go back to, let's see, this. Let me go to the daily chart. Let's go check out the daily chart, actually. The daily chart, now you can see right here, after 3 days of low numbers, we had a 2, then we had a 0, a -5, that's extremely bearish. We now have a 4 here. You can't even see it because of the color, but that's a 4 down there, basically. So that still is not a gigantic bullish candle, but when you look back on this, it only goes back 25 days. So you can only look at these numbers for 25 days. I'm looking back here at these numbers. Now, you guys know, like, we're kind of deciphering this live on air because this just came out yesterday, so I'm still learning how to use this new feature a good bit. But if you look here, like, on the daily chart, this one was a 15. This one here was a 12. So really what's interesting is that right now, with this number being a 4 and the bearish number at the top being a 4, that's really not super bullish for today. So it looks like either we're going to see maybe a correction later on the day, or tomorrow we're going to get a massive number and a massive run up. And I think that's a good chance. Somebody wants to see Ada the puppy. Was Ada back there?
Not today. Actually, it's the one day she's been doing really well, sleeping through the stream. But today I actually had my mom take her to the groomers, get her nails clipped,
Naomi,
all that stuff. Yeah.
Guys, somebody said BitBoy predicted the ETC pump. No, wait, he didn't. Yeah, obviously. Who would predict an Ethereum Classic pump? Who would do that? Who's into ETC? Are you into ETC?
Me? No. Actually, we did mine a bunch at one point when we were mining Ethereum and we wanted to just practice mining a different chain. So we switched everything over to Ethereum Classic that just sat there forever. And I don't even think we ever sold it. So maybe I do have a little
maybe
Ethereum
you do.
Classic. I can't remember.
I think we have a little bag on Coinbase, maybe.
And there's a story in there. I've seen some questions in the chat asking, why it's pumping, what's going on, and basically, I don't know if we really want to get into the story, but more or less, it comes down to it's one of the few things listed on Robinhood. So people make money on Tesla, they make money on Doge, they roll their profits into Ethereum Classic because it's the next cheapest thing on Robinhood.
That's an interesting angle.
Yeah.
That's an interesting angle. Makes me think. Guys, the fact is that, a lot of times we see these projects pump, like sometimes Deep Brain Chain will pump and it's a totally dead project. Like money just flows into stuff. So I did a video on TikTok a while back where I talked about Ethereum Classic because a lot of people were asking about it. But once again, it gets down to this thing of like, sometimes projects just pump. There's no rhyme or reason why. It's just people putting money into it. And that's what Ethereum Classic, like Ethereum Classic is pretty much a dead project. I mean, there's some development on it. But the developer, just let me briefly go over what Ethereum Classic is. I don't want to get too much off. You can go ahead and move the Ethereum chart so we can talk about this during the section. But what happened is there was a DAO, a decentralized autonomous organization for Ethereum. This was back in like 2015, I believe, or maybe 2016. And I think it was definitely 15. And so what happened is it got hacked for $50 million. And so they had this decision of like, what do we do? Can we actually do a fork and roll back these transactions and make it where the hackers lose the money? But then again, that's kind of like against blockchain. So do we want to do that or not? And so they had a decision, and basically there were two camps. One camp was with Vitalik Buterin, which was, hey, you know what? It is what it is. Let's roll the transactions back, get the money back, and let's create a new fork. And then you had the people that were like, no, we can't do that. That's against the ideals of blockchain. And that was led by Charles Hoskinson, who at the time...
Code is law, people.
Code is law. That's where the phrase code is law comes from. So Charles Hoskinson said he wanted to do that. And so what actually happened is the ones who wanted to roll the transactions back won. And so Vitalik forked Ethereum, and the Ethereum that we know now is the fork. And then Ethereum Classic is actually the original Ethereum chain. And so what happened is Charles Hoskinson led that for a while, but then he went and started Cardano, and the developers from Ethereum Classic actually left like 2 years ago. There was a big hack, and they left. And IOHK, that's behind Cardano, is also now kind of behind Ethereum and lending out the developers for it, but there's nothing going on with it. Why would you continue to develop on Ethereum Classic when you have a Cardano?
I think maybe even IOHK stopped doing support for Ethereum Classic. I'm not sure.
Possibly. I mean, it's dead. It's just like Dogecoin. Like, you're just putting money into something because it'll go up. So, which has proven to be a decent strategy. So I'm just sitting here thinking, like, if that's on Robinhood, and maybe there is something to that, could be the next kind of Doge-like thing to pump, like a mockery of not just the financial system, but a mockery of cryptocurrency.
Right.
Okay, so here we are on this. Now, we're going to look at the Ethereum chart here in a second, but I also want to pick a winner for our contest. So pick a retweet winner. And so let's go find this contest, or the link. I think I go here, and then I will come down here to the bottom. Who wants to win Ethereum? So it's this tweet. So let's copy this tweet. Oh, oops. Copy this tweet, and let's insert it into the pick a winner here, retweet picker. Let me sign in with Twitter here. Yeah, let me get that off there. Authorize app. Let's see who wins an ETH. Redirecting to the homepage in 5 seconds. We're picking the winner of 1 Ethereum. Okay, so the easiest way to pick a random winner. So here it is. This is not the one I wanted to use, I don't think. Where do I do this on here? Do you see it? It doesn't say how to do it. Let me go back to the home. I probably want to use the other one. What's the other one called? They still have it? It was like tweet deck, retweet pick. Let me try this one. Tweet entry, number of winners, 1. All right, here we go. We're going to draw a winner here. Here we go. Draw a winner. Oh, I have to log in. Hold on. I have to log in first.
We really need to get some sound effects and stuff.
Yeah, this is high drama right now.
The suspension is killing me. I thought Gleam did it. No?
Well, we could have done it on Gleam, but we didn't do it on Gleam. That was the thing, because we wanted it to be part of our contest. Enter your purchase key to continue. Wait, did it pick a winner?
No, I don't think it did.
Guys, this is a disaster. This is an all-out disaster. Let me get off the index here. Try to go back to this. Now we're logged in. Enter your license key. What a disaster. How do I pick a multiple winner?
I think it, yeah.
Where's Mr. Elrond at?
I don't know.
Yeah, go get Mr. Elrond in here. All right, we will have to pick the winner here in a little bit because that did not work. So we're going to have to I'm going to have Mr. Elrond find a service, and then we'll do it much quicker at the end. Really sorry for that disaster, guys. It shouldn't be that hard. There used to be one called, I think it was TweetDeck, and you could just go on there and pick it. Mr. Elrond, I need you to find a way, a site where we can choose a retweet for our contest to give away Ethereum. You need to do it right now. Yeah, go figure it out and then bring it to me and then we'll pick it. Okay. All right, so here we are in the Ethereum chart. Guys, you want high drama? You come here for high drama. That's what you come here. How many people are watching, by the way?
About 14,600.
14,600. How many likes?
About 3,000.
Guys, we hit, how many, did we hit 7,500 yesterday?
I believe we did.
Let's hit 8,000 today, and I'm not going to move the goalpost. If we hit 8,000 likes during this video, now if you like Ethereum, smash that like button for us. But guys, if you want to see more people come in these streams, you want this channel to grow so we can give away the Bitcoin faster, you got to hit the like button. 8,000 likes. If you guys do it, I will give you an attaboy.
And actually, if you're watching this right now and you're not subscribed to the channel, just hitting subscribe, not only does it give you a chance to win an entire Bitcoin, which could change your whole life, but it makes it easier for us to give one away.
Now, I would say this. I told you guys for a long time that only give away that Bitcoin. All right, so sorry about all the drama there. We will get that taken care of by the end of the stream. I just remember there was a site where it was really easy to do. But looking here for Ethereum on the daily chart, it's interesting because today the number on Market Cipher is actually pretty bearish. It's a 15 on the bear scale and a -3. So I would say look for Ethereum to maybe drop a little bit more today. Maybe today or tomorrow can be the day where we get the lower 3,000s. Right now it's at 33.17. We did get on the daily chart here. If you're looking at the bottom, we got a red dot at the top of the momentum wave. So if it were me, I would not be going long on Ethereum today. We could see Bitcoin start to run. We could see Ethereum drop a little bit. So that could definitely be in the card. So definitely something to watch. If we go look at the 4-hour chart for Ethereum, let's see how it's looking on the 4-hour. 4-hour looking pretty bearish too. Hey guys, now look, I'm just giving you the information. Do you guys think I want an Ethereum dip? Do you guys think I like seeing Ethereum go down? Absolutely not. I hate it. You will never hear me say something like, woo, giant red candle, I love that. You'll never see that. I want all green candles all the time. But the thing is, that's not how life works. Right now, looking at the Ethereum chart, it looks like shorting Ethereum would be the move. Not financial advice. I don't short in a bear market or in a bull market. But that is kind of what, things are looking at here, even on the 4-hour chart just printed. The new 4-hour candle just printed. Look at that. Did y'all see that print live on air?
Maybe.
It looks like a 14 at the top and a 9, a 5 on the bottom. Yeah, guys, this is not looking very bullish for Ethereum right now. I'm going to be honest with you guys. So what a bummer. So we'll give away an Ethereum, and then it'll be worth hardly anything. So that'll be great. Okay, so let's move on over and talk about Dogecoin here. Dogecoin continues its scarcely believable surge. And also, just so you guys know, today I talked to Matt Wallace of Final Stand, the #1 Dogecoin channel on in cryptocurrency on YouTube. The #1 Dogecoin channel on YouTube. That's what I meant to say. And it actually, he's done very well this year. He's going to be coming on the channel. He's going to be coming in for an interview Friday, and we're going to be posting that video on Saturday. The day Elon Musk goes on SNL. So definitely something to watch if you're into Dogecoin. So a lot of people say that Dogecoin is going to dump on Saturday. We'll have to see what happens. What is your opinion on that?
I think it'll dump on Friday.
Maybe so. Maybe so. Dogecoin, the cryptocurrency that started on a joke, is on a tear. One theory is that the upcoming appearance of Elon Musk, the Tesla chief executive and noted Dogecoin superfan, will be hosting Saturday Night Live on May 8th, and it could get more people interested in trading the crypto token. It's as good of a reason as any for those who try to rationalize its moves. I mean, amen. Like, how can you rationalize what's going on with Dogecoin?
Exactly. The
latest bout of Dogecoin Mania has somewhat overshadowed what's going on with Ethereum, making Vitalik Buterin a billionaire. We talked about that the other day. Price of Ether, the crypto token built on the Ethereum blockchain, is up more than 350% for the year to date, outpacing Bitcoin's relatively pedestrian 90% gain. Guys, you got to remember, it consistently outperforms Bitcoin. We tell you that over and over and over again. But it's not the only one. So only whales move Doge. So check this out. This is very interesting. Data suggests major Dogecoin wealth gap. Is this the last? Is there another story here? Oh, there's 3 of these. Okay. So we got this story here. It was a Doge Day afternoon all over again on Wednesday, as Dogecoin continued its assault on the cryptocurrency market capitalization rankings. The meme coin overtook XRP to become the 4th largest cryptocurrency by implied market cap after climbing to a per coin value of 69 cents.
Of course.
A target that was specifically set by traders on social media. Very interesting. Why would they set it there? I don't know. But crypto's latest media darling may not be as wholesome as it seems, so there might be something deeper going on here with Dogecoin. It says, consider that the dollar value of coins sent across the Dogecoin blockchain on Tuesday exceeded 58 billion. Figure was 70% higher than the amount transferred on Bitcoin. Digging into on-chain data further, we see that despite Dogecoin moving a higher value of coins than the 2 largest cryptos in the world, it's achieved with a mere fraction of the transactions. Oh, here we go. Hector says, Musk might drop hidden clue on SNL.
Oh,
what?
Gosh.
Is this a mystery? Where's Scooby-Doo? Guys, that's the next meme coin.
Scooby-Doo
coin.
Yeah.
S-Do. Where's S-Do? So I need to see hashtag S-Do in the chat if you guys want to find out what's going on with those pesky kids. All right, here we go. So there's just a fraction of the transaction. So what does that tell us? That tells us, do we have Cortezi on here, by the way?
Yes.
Oh, new Coinbase Coins, okay. Yeah, I want to make sure we talk about that. The thing is, there's only a fraction of the transactions. Now, here's what's really interesting. I think I could actually explain this from a logical perspective to kind of refute what this article is saying. Everybody loves S-Do. S-Do. Let's get it. S-Do. I want everybody shilling S-Do. I'm sorry. People are actually going to make a meme coin now called S-Do and shill it in the chat. We're going to have to block them. That's going to be pretty funny.
S-Do.
S-Do. S-Do. Okay. All right. So here's the thing. Think about this. Where is the number 1 place people are buying Dogecoin?
Robinhood. Right?
Are those real transactions?
No.
They're not. So let's see if we can dig into this a little bit.
Oh, that's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
So that would basically be the clearinghouse for Robinhood is doing a lot of these major transactions.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So let's see. Dogecoin volume. Let's see how much volume they're doing in Dogecoin. I don't know if I can actually get a number here. But okay, so here's the long and short of it, guys. You have Robinhood, which is basically a derivatives platform for cryptocurrency. You don't own your Dogecoin there. You can't withdraw it. Now, did they announce that maybe at some point they will be able to from all the backlash? I think they did. But
maybe, but you can't believe anything they say at this point.
Can't believe anything they say. That's right. So the point here is what Cointelegraph is suggesting in this article is that there's just a small amount of money of people that are actually making money and doing transactions with Dogecoin. And so really it's a bunch of whales that are sitting there accumulating, making all the money. But that's not actually true. Even though the data would suggest that, that's when you got to dig in and think and use your brain. Robinhood, it's all on paper. They have a gigantic amount of Dogecoin, a pool of Dogecoin. And what happens is you go in there and you buy it. And so they say, okay, this amount of Dogecoin goes to this person. But they don't actually move the Dogecoin. There's no transaction. There's no transaction there. So this is an example of what you see with the media trying to FUD something. Guys, we know who's making money with Dogecoin. It's kids.
Yeah.
It's kids. So, guys, I want to know, do you think I should sell my Doge right now at a profit of almost $50,000, or should I hodl Doge? I want to see sell Doge or hodl Doge in the chat.
Right.
And I want TJ to add up all of the numbers, and we will make that decision by the end of this stream.
Yeah.
So you got to think about what's going on with Dogecoin. It's not just when you see the transactions and you see all this stuff where they're talking about the transactions.
I don't think it's going to be hard to add this up. A lot of sell, which is where
a lot of sell.
Sell it on Friday.
Sell it on Friday. All right, we will commit to selling our Doge on Friday.
And now everybody's going to pre-dump us.
Now I'm going to have to do it Thursday night. Oh, now I got to do it Thursday morning. We're selling it now. I don't care, guys. I have $50,000. Ain't nothing to me. I don't care if I make it, I lose it, whatever. I want to do what the people want me to do.
It's fun. Man of the people right there.
We're the Dogecoin of crypto YouTube. We're the people's champ.
Don't tell Matt.
I'm Paul Wall. the people's champ here, okay? We do what you tell us to do. I don't know. I see a lot of hodls I don't know. See some sells, some hodls. Well, here's what we can promise you guys. We will do one or the other. We will sell it or we will hodl it. So what was the other Dogecoin story talking about? Another 50% for Dogecoin confirms alt season. We got alts pumping everywhere. It's definitely good times if you're into the Doge.
So,
all right. Yep, go ahead.
Start with the next story.
Yeah, I'm here.
No, the next one.
The next one. Oh.
Yeah.
Bitcoin bounces back to 55K as Janet no telling Yellen backtracks on rate hike comments. Wow. There she is. She looks like a baby chicken. Yeah. I've decided that's what she looks like, a baby chicken. Can we pull up a baby chicken on the stream here?
That's a pretty good comparison.
Yeah, I think so. A baby chicken. Let's see what you guys think about Janet Yellen as a baby chicken. I mean, look at there. Look at all these baby. Oh, there she is. I found her. There she is. There she is. You can't tell me that does not look like that. I will never listen to you if you tell me that does not look like Janet no telling Yellen. Janet no peckin' yeckin'. Okay?
Oh, gosh.
Sorry. No peckin' yeckin'. But anyways, that is her. Guys, somebody's got to tell her about her freaking haircut. I mean, somebody's got to tell her.
There's so many ridiculously wealthy people out there that have the most insane haircuts.
I am now putting Janet no telling Yellen on the Mount Rushmore of bad haircuts, along with Gavin Wood. And, I mean, guys, you got to face facts. You may love Donald Trump. I make no political opinions here. Donald Trump's hair's got to go on there.
Yeah.
Right? He's got to be in the Hall of Fame of bad hair.
Was it Bill Gates' haircut we were
Bill
looking at
Gates
the
was
other
the
day?
fourth.
Yeah.
That is my Mount Rushmore of bad haircuts. I mean, guys, what is wrong with these people? Why can they not get a good do?
Right.
You know there's a lot of stylists out there that would love to hook Janet Yellen up. Mm-hmm. Okay, guys. She said, it's not something I'm predicting or recommending, talking about the Fed rate hikes.
Yeah, and if you remember yesterday when we were talking about this, that people asked, what was causing the market.
Oh, Mark Zuckerberg also, they're saying. Yeah,
Zuckerberg,
his hair's bad too.
That is a bad one. And we looked at it, and she had made some comments basically saying that, like, oh, we might be raising rates soon. And then what do we say? Like, oh, she's going to backtrack on that the next day. And then here we are the next day. She's saying, like, oh, well, that's not really what I meant.
She said yesterday, well, guys, it looks like we may have to raise them somewhat. Somewhat. Like
sometime.
They're always building these back. Yeah.
And then today.
It's not something I'm predicting or recommending. Who are these people that sell during this, though?
Yeah.
Who hears Janet Yellen talk about a rate hike and sells?
It's big institutional money, because I think when rates actually start going back up, that will be the end of the bull run for the stock market, and that might throw us into a mega bearish cycle for all markets.
Well, I know what it was. It was the stock market dumping off that made crypto dump.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's a little more logical. Because I don't think anybody who's holding Bitcoin is like, it's people that are more trying to time the market, I think. But
it's traditional investors.
Ooh, another good one. Owner of the Raiders, Mark Davis. He also is in the Hall of Fame of bad hair for sure. He's in the Hall of Fame. I don't know who he can.
Al Davis, right?
No, Mark Davis, his son.
Oh, well, Al Davis was pretty bad too.
Well, Al Davis. Well, in his day, he had a pretty slick look.
Yeah, younger.
Mark Davis hair. I mean, haircut's first thing that comes up. I mean, look at this guy's hair. You cannot with this guy's hair. How? How does this happen? This is a billionaire. How does this happen? This is his makeover look. Like, what in the world? Look at it. Is that his wife? You gotta be kidding me.
She clearly knows a good hairstylist.
She's got to be blind. I mean, no offense to the blind community. We love the blind community, but she's got to be blind. Well, not even, because you could feel that. How ridiculous. That is like Jim Carrey from Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, it is.
This is Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels from Dumb and Dumber combined into one haircut.
Oh, gosh.
This is the funniest thing here. I can literally look at pictures of this guy's hair all freaking day. I can't stop right now. This is so funny. Oh, my gosh. Whew. I think he takes the cake. I think he has the worst hair in America. The worst hair in America. Okay. Scene. Okay, we got to go back here. We got to go back to crypto.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go back to what she actually said.
Okay.
Where was it? Here it was. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. That was the funniest. That may be the funniest thing ever on the history of this channel is looking at that haircut. It's not something I'm predicting or recommending. Yellen clarified during an online event hosted by the Wall Street Journal late on Tuesday, downplaying remarks made earlier in the day. If anyone appreciates the independence of the Federal Reserve, I think that person is me. She's the former chairman of the Federal Reserve under Obama, I guess, right? Yep. Bitcoin found a floor near 53K after Yellen's clarification and was trading back above 55,400 at press time, representing a nearly 4% gain on the day. And so what I said yesterday is, somebody texted me yesterday afternoon and he said, what do you think Bitcoin's going to do? Like, what is it going to come back up? When's it going to go up? And I said, well, I think tonight it'll go back up. Like, I think after kind of all this shock of what was said sets in, people are like, oh yeah, that's pretty dumb of us to do that. The stock market closes, so it stops dropping. And then the next day, it goes back up. And that's what we've seen. So I don't really have a prediction of where I think it's going here in the short term, but I do think Bitcoin's about to rip. I think there's a good chance. I think that somebody should Photoshop bad haircuts on BitBoy. That would be pretty funny. Because it's ironic because I do have such great hair. Yeah, so, obviously. If you guys want to see great hair, go check my hair out over the summer. It was pretty wild. It had this slick back look. It was real crazy. I'll never do that again. You know what's funny is you always look at pictures of yourself. I don't know if everybody does this. Maybe it's just me. You look back at pictures of yourself and you're like, what was I thinking at this time of my life? Thinking that was something cool. Right. But the funny thing is in 3 months from the time when you think that, you're going to look back at yourself at that time and be like, what was I doing with my hair? Yeah. What was going on? So even with someone who looks as good as myself, I still think that. So anyways, we don't think there's going to be a Fed rate hike. Guys, they can't move rates until things get back to normal. I'll tell you guys this. As long as California is not 100% back open and operating as normal, they will not raise these rates. It'll destroy the country. It'll destroy California completely. You agree with that, TJ?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, basically,
California's economy, I believe, is the fourth biggest economy in the world or something like that.
Yeah, fourth or fifth, or it was at one point. I mean, they're doing a good job of destroying it, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I think, like I was saying earlier, at some point, rates are going to have to start going back up, and I think that will totally kill the bull run of the current traditional market now. So they're all trying to get positioned before that happens. They know it's coming. They know they can't print money forever. So at some point, they're going to have to back off that gas of the printer and raise rates a little bit. But anytime they hint at it, the whole thing starts to dump and then they backtrack. So I think they're just, every time they do this, they're just testing the waters. But it's coming at some point.
Yeah, it's got to come at some point. But they're not going to be able to do it until the whole economy is back operating. So, gosh, I just can't believe there's places like, you guys don't understand what we've been doing in Georgia. We've been living like normal forever. And guess what? Our rates ain't any higher than anywhere else. Yeah. I'm just saying. So you'd think that some of these people would realize they're destroying their own economies and that at some point that's a much higher toll than, what the other toll is. But anyways, I don't want to get on that subject. It's the whole thing's silly in my opinion. But Chainlink surges past $50.
Oh, well, we missed the main story. Basically, the Fed's bullish on DeFi.
Oh, yeah, I did miss that. DeFi may lead to a paradigm shift, says Federal Reserve Bank paper. Okay. Ethereum we just got too big on haircuts. Yeah. Ethereum has unleashed a wave of financial innovation. I've been telling you guys this for a while. The fact that, Bank of America said, Bitcoin, we ain't worried. DeFi, watch out. We're scared. So this is probably kind of piggybacking on that. DeFi may lead to a paradigm shift. This is from Fabian Schar, published Sunday. He is wrote this paper published by the Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis, which is weird. There's a Federal Reserve Bank in St. Louis because there's also one in Kansas City. Well, I saw it. I saw it when I was there. That's so close. There's not one in every major city, right? And they're only like...
No. There's specific places.
Yeah, that's weird. They're so close. But anyways, DeFi may lead to a paradigm shift in the financial industry and potentially contribute toward a more robust, open, and transparent financial infrastructure. And of course... Ether is also used as collateral for a vast number of DeFi protocols, and 10.5 million ETH, or 9% of the entire supply, is locked up, according to DeFi Pulse. He added that the growth of digital assets such as ETH and the potential for DeFi means the sector is destined for bigger things. Guys, remember, what have I been telling you guys for weeks now? Automobile versus the horse and buggy. That's what this is, traditional versus decentralized. The spectacular growth of these assets alongside some truly innovative protocols suggests that DeFi may become relevant in a much broader context, and has sparked interest among policymakers, researchers, and financial institutions. Let me tell you guys what, for the last year, the last full year, I have been preaching decentralized finance. I've been preaching DeFi, even when it hasn't been popular, even when the market crashed in August. I'm telling you guys, this is the new big thing, and it is coming. And you can look back at all the predictions we've made on this channel, and you can say, oh, well, this project didn't get to this prize, or blah, 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 blah. The larger narrative that we've been telling you is things are changing, and this is the future. And we will be proven down in history, written down, as some of the first people that had megaphones to be telling you guys this was coming and the opportunity you have available to you. We got the Federal Reserve writing about DeFi. This ain't going anywhere. This is going to be the future. You're going to want to look at projects that are related to DeFi. This is why I'm so bullish on Ethereum, and I have been forever. This is why I did a video a couple weeks ago and told you guys to watch Aave, watch Uniswap, watch Polygon, watch Cartesi. I told you to watch all of those coins and what's happened to every single one of them.
Rippers.
Boom. They've all ripped. So, all right. Let's move on. Let's look at this Chainlink story here. And guys, I want to tell you guys this about the Chainlink all-time high. This morning, I bought $327,000 worth of cryptocurrency. Wow. Yeah. News to TJ. He didn't know. Let me tell you where I spread that out. I bought $100,000 of Litecoin, $100,000 of Chainlink, $100,000 of Cosmos, and $27,000 of Algorand, because I like Algorand's staking rewards on different exchanges. So the point is that even though Chainlink just hit an all-time high, and even though Litecoin just hit an all-time high, I still bought 6 figures of each. Now, why? Well, traditionally what we've seen with projects that hit their all-time high is they boom past them. There's not a lot, especially at this time in the cycle, there's not a lot of bumping up against that all-time high. Once they hit new ones and get in price discovery, they tend to rip. So that's what I did today. So Chainlink surges past $50, hit a new all-time high. Right now I didn't buy it at 50. I think I bought it at 47. Right now it's sitting at $48. It did peak out yesterday at $51, $51.25. But I do expect this thing to move forward again. I think we are going to see Chainlink getting $60, $70 in the pretty near future. Litecoin, I'm thinking we're going to be over 400 in the near future. So definitely looking, and you guys got to think about like this. It's not necessarily about like, oh, like I got to, now with Dogecoin, it is like I put money in and I'm looking to get it out. Okay. But the whole thing is when you start seeing these assets move up, these crypto assets, and they're hitting all-time highs, it's all about getting yourself more exposure. Litecoin traditionally has just absolutely ripped when it has gone up against Bitcoin. And it hasn't been doing that during this cycle. And so if history repeats, you're going to want to get exposure to some of these bigger assets that you may not own. So now Chainlink was already one of our biggest holdings. I've added to that. It's still in our top 10. I think it's our number 6 or 7, somewhere around there. Well, I bought Binance Coin and Polkadot a couple weeks ago, a lot of it, so it moved Chainlink down a couple notches, but definitely something to watch. Somebody said, Cardano. I see that. So we got a big Cardano video, 3 o'clock today, and it's about how the Cardano ecosystem is about to get filled. So you're definitely going to want to come back 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and watch that video. And then we have our other live stream later today. So, all right, let's see what this story is talking about here. With Ethereum, the world's largest altcoin, hitting an all-time high of over $3,519 less than 24 hours ago, there remains a lot of bullish momentum in the market. This, despite the fact that many alts were seeing corrections over the past few trading sessions. Chainlink, however, was an exception to the norm, with the cryptocurrency choosing the opposite direction to climb to yet another all-time high on the charts. Why does this not surprise me? Well, Chainlink tends to move up when other things are moving down. Mm-hmm. Chainlink during the bear market was the number one mover.
Yep.
Period. It kept moving and moving and moving. It got all the way up in the top 5 when it came to overall cryptocurrencies. And so, definitely think Chainlink is going to continue to rip. It says the cumulative link transaction volume also crossed $100 billion in the last 48 hours, with the scale of the growth in the Chainlink market made even more apparent by the fact that, according to Into the Block, Link was recording a net network growth of 1.85%, a very bullish signal. So, guys, it's looking like, now, first of all, did we have the Bitcoin Golden Cross? Did it actually happen yet? Chris was showing this the other day. Let's see if it did. It has not happened yet. It doesn't look like. But on the 4-hour chart, we should be having a Golden Cross very soon for Bitcoin. And so I think what we're going to see is once that happens, it's going to move up. It's going to run. We are going to see, I want to reiterate this, I think we're going to see some of these altcoins come back to earth, kind of correct when Bitcoin really starts to rip. But until that happens, and it may not happen today, it may not happen tomorrow, it may not happen this week, but until that happens, you can look for more of these altcoins to be absolutely booming. So, guys, how great does it feel to wake up and see all the green?
So much more fun.
It's so much more fun.
Amazing how that affects the mood.
Man, well, we talk about it like we get into more arguments here when Bitcoin is going down.
Yeah.
And it's subconscious. Like, we don't even, it's not like we come in and we're like, Bitcoin's down. Like, it feels like it doesn't affect you, but then our mood is always not as great, for sure. So, it is something I've noticed. I definitely love when things are green. It just reminds me of those mornings in 2017 when I would wake up and look, and
yeah,
it seemed like it was going to go on forever. So, someone says he's lost $7,000 this cycle. If you've lost money during this cycle, you are doing it wrong.
Yeah,
I will tell you that.
Crypto may not be for you.
Crypto may not. If during this bull cycle, and no offense to you, like, we love you. We love you. I'm not talking down to you. But I'm just saying, if you've somehow managed to be negative in this cycle and you've been in here since the beginning of the year, you're doing it wrong. So maybe we want to figure out where that leak in that game is.
Just keep watching the channel, I guess.
Keep watching the channel. Yeah, we certainly love that. Coinbase lists Tether following pro version support. So, guys, this is really big. We got a lot of big Coinbase news here, including one of the projects that I'm an advisor for. Super excited. I don't know if you guys have figured this out. The projects that we partner with are winners. We have not partnered with a project that has not absolutely crushed it. I can't think of a single one. Can you?
No, not for a marketing partnership.
No, not for like the last 6 months or so. So, no Digibyte. Disappointed. Sorry. Yeah, we don't own any Digibyte right now. Have owned it in the past, but guys, at some point, you got to make tough decisions. I don't want to down your coin right now. Yeah. Digibyte just doesn't seem to be super sexy right now compared to a lot of other coins.
But it is one of those older ones that, like, when we're talking about old chains
Absolutely.
that pump, that could be one of them.
Absolutely. So let's go back here and look. Where is Digibyte still in the top 100 or no?
It is. It's like 30 or something.
No. It's not 30.
Where is it?
No, I doubt it's even in the top 100 right now. Oh, it's number 61. Wow.
60. There it is.
Oh, look at it. It just said new all-time high.
Yep.
Maybe I'm wrong. But a lot of people aren't really talking about Digibyte, and that is proven by the fact it just hit all-time high at 15 cents, and I didn't even know. So you got to tell your community, do a better job. Get the word out. So to Omi or not to Omi, where's the bottom? Looks great on paper, but the trends, well, it had a huge pump, and things usually correct. So, but anyways, guys, so this is big news because, this is big news. It allows us to send USDT easier sometimes. But Coinbase listed Tether on May 4th. Addition's been a long time coming, given the USD has a market cap of over $50 billion. And I want to point something out to you guys here, okay? I want to point out to you that this, to me, the fact they finally listed USDT is proof that the Tether FUD is dead.
Yeah.
The Tether FUD that's been going on a cloud over this space for years is not going to be having a huge effect on the market. Is that $300 cash?
Yeah.
Ben, read my emails. Okay, well, I'll read it. I'll read it now. I don't know who you sent it to, but I'll check it out.
Look for. I assume then email. Just search Mark.
Yeah, it may be to Haley. So I don't know what it is. We'll see. And guys, we had a lot of resumes given for our my research assistant that will be here in the office with us. I think I found the person already, so do want to point that out. Appreciate all you guys for sending in resumes for that. we'll have plenty more opportunities for more people to work here in the future. So, okay, so here we go. We got Cartesi, iExec, Mirror Protocol, and Teller launching on Coinbase Pro. Now, obviously, Cartesi, we are an advisor for. And, I think it's so funny that there's this narrative out there that we'll just talk about any coin. Like, we turn down 90% of stuff. And for partnerships, we have a very select list of, they're all winners. YFDI, Ferrum, Cartesi, OneChain. There's so many of these projects that we are really excited to be part. Benchmark Protocol, another one. These are big projects. These are not like little bitty babies. Okay, these are not new things they're just launching. Cartesi is a winner. It's one of the best performers ever on the Binance Launchpad, right? Now listed on Coinbase. If you would have bought Cartesi, let's look at the Cartesi chart here. Let's go to CoinGecko and check it out. Let's see when we partnered with them. It should not be hard to tell on the CoinGecko chart here. We've been doing it for about 4 months now. If you go here to Cartesi and you look at the 180-day chart.
There it is.
When do you guys think we partnered with them? When do you guys think? If you partnered with us 4 months ago in February, beginning of February, the price was at about 8 cents. What's the price now? 10x.
Yeah.
10x consistent growth. Consistent growth. We tell you guys this, these Ethereum layer 2 solutions, I want to say level 2. Layer 2 solutions are going to be big. Cartesi is the number 2 behind Polygon, okay? Watch this one. Getting listed on Coinbase, we expect another big pump from it. Very excited to be part of this, and so a lot more projects are coming over to Coinbase. And you know what's really interesting to me? The selection of coins that Coinbase does.
It's so interesting.
It's so interesting. It's not Tron. You don't see Tron coming over here.
Right.
There's very selective, but they're not always the very interesting, the hot projects of the day.
Yeah.
They're much more selective with who they get on. So Teller is another one I'm surprised to see on there. Mm-hmm. Teller is a blockchain oracle project, a decentralized blockchain oracle project. I interviewed them years ago. It never made it to the channel for X number of reasons. But really good to see that project also moving. So Mirror Protocol, I don't know anything about. RLC, I do know a little bit about iExec, but another successful partnership would be with BPro Network. We are in talks with them, so we do like BPro. We're learning more about it, learn more about what they've got to offer and things like that. So I don't know if that's official or not yet, but that is a project we are looking at partnering with. So exciting news for you guys if you're in BPro. All right, net story here. All right, nerds. I don't want to lose y'all. Nerds here. Okay, but we're going to talk about NFL. New York Giants and Grayscale Investments announced first cryptocurrency partnership of an NFL team. I actually found that out this morning from one of my NFL sports contacts. And I was super excited to hear about this. And, of course, it made it to the stream now. We are in talks with NBA teams. We are in talks with NFL players. We're in talks with a lot of really big stuff going on in the background for NFT stuff. Can't wait to share more about it with you. But Grayscale Investments, the world's largest cryptocurrency asset manager. And let me just real quick, they partnered with the Giants. Obviously, New York Stock Exchange, New York Giants, really natural fit there.
Well, Grayscale's in New York, too.
Grayscale's in New York. Right, of course. But the interesting thing here is that, the Jets are known as the more yuppie team. If you live in New York, the Jets are the yuppie team. And the Giants are like the blue-collar man's team. Mm-hmm. I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. People in New York, let me know. So they're partnering with this is the combination of blue-collar and the New York Stock Exchange. So Card Starter partnership. Yeah, we are partnered with Cards. We like Cards. We're investing in Cards, partnered with them as well. So you'll hear more about that later today. Okay, so the New York Giants, they announced their exclusive partnership, making Grayscale the official digital currency asset management partner. What a name. The Odd Camp. They are the Odd Camp of the New York Giants. That's pretty good, isn't it? Mm-hmm. The Odd Camp. Grayscale is the first cryptocurrency partner of an NFL team, and the partnership reflects both Grayscale and the Giants' commitment to supporting the New York metro area home to Grayscale headquarters. Partnership with the Giants is incredibly meaningful because our roots are in New York, said Michael Sonnenschein. We're excited to partner with such a forward-thinking franchise to work together on philanthropic initiatives and to continue to support the New York metropolitan community. And who knows, maybe through this, they'll get a good quarterback. We are excited to partner with Grayscale, who are innovative leaders in the digital currency market, said New York Giants Chief Commercial Officer Pete Gueli. During our extensive evaluation of the space, we determined that we not only want a partner that understood the value of aligning with the New York Giants brand, but also could guide us in navigating the cryptocurrency ecosystem. Grayscale quickly emerged as a company that shares our passion for the New York market, but also has the institutional knowledge and network partners that we can access as crypto continues to evolve. About the New York Giants, I like this. About the New York Giants, NFL football team that won Super Bowls, blah, 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 blah. Grayscale Investments is the world's largest digital currency asset manager with more than $46.65 billion in assets. That's almost as much money as Melinda Gates is going to get, I think. They had no prenup. You guys know that?
Yeah. That's why I said that's going to be an expensive one.
She's going to get $75 billion.
Jeez.
Right? It's worth $150 billion?
I have no idea.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah.
So I tell you what, if old Jeff Bezos' ex-wife and Melinda Gates get together,
yeah, watch out.
Watch out.
Yeah. On this,
you'll get the V word delivered to your house. That's a V word I can't say on air thanks to the pandemic. Have you guys put that? So you can find Amazon with all of the shots from the Gates Foundation, and boom. Go ahead, TJ.
No, I was just going to.
Can you laugh at that? It was funny, but I guess I can't say the V word. It sounds bad.
Yeah, it sends people's minds different directions.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about that V word.
Yeah. No, what I was going to say about this giant story we were talking about earlier, like this is interesting that they actually want to custody Bitcoin themselves. Like they want to have somebody do it for them on their behalf, but they don't want to, like this could lead to paying players salaries in Bitcoin and actually having their own stash that they could do that with. So I think it'll be really interesting to see if other teams try to follow suit because NFL franchises are always hyper competitive on and off the field. They want the best players. They want the best environment. They want to attract talent to their city. So this is kind of a marketing play for them in some aspects, and it'll be really interesting to see if, like another major market team like maybe LA, that we got that new sportsplex, if like the Rams and all of them try to get it onto this as well.
Somebody said BitBoy is so edgy. That's so funny. We are family friendly here, okay? But we do walk on the edges sometimes. Yeah. What you're saying is interesting. When do you think we will see? Now we've already got an arena from the NBA partnered with FTX, Miami or FTX Arena, I guess it's going to be called. We now have Trevor Lawrence partnering with Blockfolio. We've now got the New York Giants partnering with Grayscale. When will we see the first crypto company buy a professional sports team in America?
I think that's a little further down the line. I think we'll see a lot of.
Well, what's the company?
What company would do it?
Yeah, BitBoy Crypto. That's the one. BitBoy Crypto. That's the answer.
Gotcha.
You're supposed to say BitBoy Crypto.
BitBoy Crypto.
That's our whole mission here.
Yeah.
Is to own the Falcons. So, God, why is everyone asking about a Card Starter partnership today?
I don't know.
Nobody even knew we were doing that video today, but they're still in the chat. We love Card Starter though, and guys. You got to understand, like Card Starter and Occam Finance both, their relationship to growing. You move to the next one. Growing the Cardano ecosystem. So when Card Starter succeeds, when SoMe launches on Card Starter succeeds, when Occam Finance succeeds, Cardano is going to succeed. So they got it. That's the next phase for crypto. Oh, Gary V's NFTs are today, aren't they?
They are. Well, it's complicated.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? I mean, it's not just an NFT. It's a token. You hold different tokens. It's a Dutch auction. I can't.
He launched his own coin.
It's complicated, like I said.
Well, we're trying to get him on the show. I think we'll have him on. We've been in contact with his people, so hopefully he'll be on here pretty soon. So,
I mean, it's really interesting. It's just a lot to try to describe succinctly right now.
0 exchange tokens to milk TJ with. What? TJ, can you confirm? Do you have teats?
I have nipples. Do you consider those teats?
No, I think a teat requires milk.
Okay.
I think.
So then no.
Because I think when Greg from I almost said Planned Parenthood, Meet the Parents, when he says, oh, like you can
milk a cat?
Milk a cat's teats. It's talking about female cats only, because I think I don't have teats. Can someone confirm that I do not have teats?
Yeah, I don't think either of us have teats.
Yeah. Okay, so millennials are big on crypto with 77% wanting to know more. 40% intend to use... That's the content you only get on this channel, by the way. The comparison of teats.
Teat talk?
Teat talk. That's what we will call it. You get haircuts, you get teat talk, you get Janet no telling yelling, you get it all here. Okay. The V word, you get that here too. 40% intend to use crypto for payments in the next year. Mastercard Survey, millennials big on crypto. If you guys think the millennials are big on crypto, you should see the Gen Z.
Yeah.
A survey by credit card giant Microsoft, Mastercard, has revealed that 4 in 10 people plan to use cryptocurrency for payments within the next year. It revealed that millennials are especially engaged in cryptocurrencies. We now call them crypto assets, with over 2/3 or 67% agreeing they're more open to using crypto assets than they were a year ago. Additionally, it reported that 77% of millennials are interested in learning more about crypto, while 75% agree they would use digital assets if they understood them better. This to me is a troubling sign, a troubling thing. Like, we don't want necessarily for people to feel like they have to understand it to use it. It's more understanding how to use it. Understanding how to use crypto is much more important than understanding how crypto works. Does that make sense?
Yes.
None of you guys know how the internet works. I guarantee it. Less than 1% of you can actually, from a technical perspective, explain how the internet works. Guarantee it. I guarantee most of you, almost none of you know what HTTP or HTTPS stands for. Put it in. Go ahead. But now one person's going to put it in. They're all going to put it in.
They're all Googling it right now.
They're all Googling it right now at this minute using the HTTP protocol. Think about how ironic that is.
It is funny.
The federal judge vacated the CDC eviction moratorium. Is that right? Interesting.
Who knows? Yeah.
That'll be something to look into. Millennials are classified by the U.S. Census Bureau as people born between... Mother, you gotta be kidding me.
1982 and 2000.
God,
which means...
Millennial. I'm a millennial. I'm much more angry than your average millennial about being a millennial. So I was born... I was born in 1982. So is that technically between 1982 and 2000? Doesn't that sound like it would be 1983 and 1999?
Or would it be January 1, 1982 to December 30th?
Look at all these freaking smart Alex in the chat.
Yeah.
They're freaking hypertext transfer protocol secure. I don't even know what it is. I don't even know what it stands for. Okay, well, you know what, guys? You want to host a show? Host the effing show. Okay, sorry, I'm just kidding. That's a typical millennial response right there.
Yeah.
Oh, their age range is between 21 and 39 years old. Well, congratulations to me. I'm a millennial. The 40% figure for general crypto usage spanned all ages surveyed, with respondents coming from North America, Latin America, the Middle East, Africa, and the Asia Pacific. Hey, how many likes do we have, by the way?
Right, just under 8,000.
Guys, I told you 8,000.
7850.
Guys, right now, smash that like button for us. Let's get that thing over 8,000. You guys are the best. I love you guys so much. We've had a fun show today. This has been a fun show.
This was fun.
Fun show. Mastercard stated that while consumer interest in floating cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin is high, work is still required to ensure consumer choice, protection, and regulatory compliance. The pandemic has changed the way people think with regards to digital payments, and continued adding their findings showed 93% of people will consider using at least one emerging payment method, such as crypto, biometrics, contactless, or QR code in the next year. You want to do biometric payments?
Oh, boy.
Not me. I don't want a biometric payment.
Yeah.
You want to go ahead and pay for that? Yeah. Hold on. Will you just put that under my arm so you can feel the heat from my body? And that'll serve as payment for you, sir. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to stop. As we look ahead, we need to continue to enable all choices, both in-store and online, to shape the fabric of commerce and make the digital economy work for everyone. So, guys, this is very exciting. And also, Visa has made a lot of positive comments about Bitcoin recently. They're going to plan on, putting a lot of that stuff into, payment options. So very exciting. So let's just move on. Let's go to the last story here. Galaxy Digital to buy crypto custodian BitGo for $1.2 billion. Now, wasn't BitGo almost bought by PayPal? They didn't buy them?
I believe so, yeah.
I think so.
Because I think we covered that story when they were looking into that. And that was another thing you were mentioning, Visa. It is interesting, like MasterCard, Visa, and PayPal, between those three, probably process a large majority of all the fiat transactions that happen around the world, and they're all three putting heavy emphasis on heading towards crypto payment processing in the next, very near future.
Because I'd like to point out, I am aware biometrics is most likely fingerprint, but I just want the heat of my body to pay for things. Is that so bad? My fingers aren't that hot. Okay. The deal is expected to be closing in the fourth quarter. Galaxy Digital. This show is just off the rails today. Yeah. The crypto merchant bank, headed by billionaire hedge fund manager Mike Novogratz, is acquiring the digital asset custodian BitGo for a total sum of $1.2 billion. Wednesday's announcement detailed that the acquisition deal is expected to close in the fourth quarter of 2021. Once closed, Galaxy Digital can position itself as one of the leading full-service crypto companies targeting institutions.
So I guess they were missing a custody platform within their suite of services, and so by adding this, they'll be able to offer that, I guess.
Are they doing services? I thought they were just doing investments.
Well, I mean, if they're buying BitGo, that will allow them to custody Bitcoin for other people. I think they've got research and tools, and so now they can, like what it says right there, they can be a full-service crypto.
This is what they're. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that makes sense.
By the way, likes at 85.50, so we crushed it.
Y'all are the best. I love you. I hope you guys know. I really love you guys from the bottom of my heart. When we go to conferences or meetups or whatever, and you guys come talk to me, like, I genuinely care about you. Like, I genuinely want to know what's going on with your life when we have the opportunity to talk. So. Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys always for the likes. You guys are the best. We have the best community in all crypto. Now, I did an interview yesterday with Altcoin Daily. It'll be going on the Altcoin Daily's channel here pretty soon. We love Altcoin Daily. They told me during that interview that when they go to meetups and talk to a lot of people, that they ask other people like what channels they watch, and they almost always say ours. So, we are a big community out there of people that are passionate about cryptocurrency and changing the world. And definitely love all of you guys. Also, we got to pick that Ethereum here in just a second.
Oh, yeah.
Also, I want to cover this story, just last but not least, before we do that. New York Dig, or NY Dig. Bitcoin is coming to hundreds of U.S. banks this year. Institutional Bitcoin solutions provider NY Dig has announced a partnership with Fidelity to bring Bitcoin services to hundreds. This was the Fidelity story. To bring Bitcoin services to hundreds of U.S. banks. Look at this. To bring Bitcoin services to hundreds U.S. banks. We find a typo every day.
Every day.
Every day we find a typo. A partnership could allow countless customers to buy, hold, and sell Bitcoin through their legacy bank accounts, according to the firm. And guys, it's just everything is going to be seamless at some point very soon. The wave is coming. Now, I don't want you guys to be under false pretenses here. This wave does not mean we're not going to go to a bear market. I'm telling you guys, it does not mean that. Do I want a bear market? I kind of do. I kind of do want a bear market. I want to go on vacation for real. Okay. I mean, obviously the bull market is extremely high pace for us, and we love it. I wouldn't trade it for anything. But bear market, hopefully I can get some rest if there is one. If not, I guess I'll just run full tilt for the rest of my life. But like, obviously, do I want prices to go down? Like, no, I want prices to go up forever. I already told you guys that. But we got to be realistic. We saw this. People were saying the same thing in 2017. They're saying now that there won't be a bear market and things like that. We do believe there will be one. But the fact is, cryptocurrency is going to just become part of your life, part of your lives every day. Not just for those that are here watching the channel and investing, but for people everywhere. Banks are now going to be able to have people buying crypto through their services. Now, it's kind of like, I can't remember who said this, but it's such a great analogy. Like when banks are doing stuff crypto related, it's kind of like watching a Netflix movie in 2001 inside a Blockbuster. Like showing Netflix inside the store of Blockbuster, right? That's what's happening with banks. Like they're like, crypto, yeah, we'll make some money with it. Yeah, it's going to put you out of business, and I can't wait for one. I hate banks so much. All right, well, let's pick our, you got that, Elron?
Yeah. And then you can actually pull up the chart, too. It's actually ripping right now.
Bitcoin is?
Ethereum. So perfect for an Ethereum giveaway.
That was great. I just told everybody to short it, and now look.
Big old
now, this is the 4-hour chart. Well, God, that switched here. Look at this. Now it's a 15 on the bottom. Are you showing it? That's extremely bullish right there.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, I mean, we're learning how to use this new thing here. So, get it, learn it. Market Cypher, you can get on bitboycrypto.com/deals. Also, don't forget $1,610 bonus to trade Bitcoin or Ethereum on Bybit. So what is this here?
I think all you have to do is hit final draw. And it's
Final draw here.
15,000.
Okay, well, we're just going to pick the winner. 15,000 entries here. Can we zoom in on this?
No.
No?
No.
Thank Elrond.
What?
Guys, we're going to pick the winner for the tweet, and we're going to read it. You guys see we're doing it randomly here. Had problems on my computer picking it. So let's see. Who is the winner? I understand I can do one per contest. Hold to start. Here we go. Hold to... Oh, you got to literally hold it. You got to hodl it. You got to hodl the button. The winner is Eric Summer. Eric Summer. Are you in the chat, Eric?
Eric Summer.
Eric, that's SOMMER. His Twitter handle is @tweet_R. So congratulations, you have now won $3,435. Are we about to set a new all-time high again, you think? It's running right now.
It's close.
And it's super bullish. I mean, it's a 15. So, wow. Okay, amazing. Well, we got that. We will be sending you a message, Eric. If you are in the chat, everybody's going to say, I am Eric. I know how y'all do. So I love you guys. You guys are awesome. It's been a great stream. Can't wait to come back tomorrow. Don't forget to come back today, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Around the Blockchain. We got several big guests coming on for you guys. All right, that's all we got. Be blessed. The boy out.